Careful people report the truth. Welcome to GPDN Weekly News. I'm Marsh Chen. Now let's look at world top headlines of this week. Lots of Hong Kong businesses have vowed to shut down as government plans to pass a law allowing extraditions to China. Many people fear that the proposal will not only threaten Hong Kong's judicial and legal independence, but damage its reputation as an international business hub. On June 11th, over 100 businesses announced their plan to strike and called on the city's leaders to revoke the Beijing-backed plan. They used #612strike on social media to announce solidarity closures and also allow their staff to join the protest. Experts said that the Golden Triangle region is likely to be the biggest meth production center in the world, but draws less attention. Law-struck gangs who tried to escape from the Thai Navy patrols are now making use of drones, scouts, and fishermen to ship large amounts of meth into Thailand. Due to large oversupply, street prices had a sharp drop, and low-cost drug has turned out to be a nation threat. Meanwhile, with massive profits, meth continues to sell abroad regardless of the extreme anti-drug operations. U.S. President Donald Trump tweeted partial details of an immigration deal with Mexico on June 8th. Mexico said that they have agreed to reduce the migrants entering the U.S. from Mexico in 45 days. Foreign Minister Marcelo Ebrard said some additional measures may be needed if border troop reinforcement didn't work. If Mexico failed to reach the deal of cutting down migrants, it will be imposed 5% tariffs on Mexican goods on June 10th and gradually rise to 25% in October. June 12th marks the 20th anniversary of liberation for Kosovo Albanians from Belgrade's repression and the beginning of fear and uncertainty for Kosovo Serbs. The situation between Kosovo's Albanian and Serb communities still remains tense. In the midst of 1999, it was the 3-month intervention of NATO eventually ended the war. Kosovo Albanian majority gained independence while the Serb minority was pressured to flee the region. Since then, the two parties have celebrated and protested respectively for the result. Almost 600 plant species have gone extinct in the last 250 years, according to a new study. Plants underpin all life on Earth, and they provide the oxygen for us to breathe and the food for us to eat. As well as making up the backbone of the world's ecosystems, study found out that if humans weren't around, plant extinction is occurring about 500 times faster than what scientists expected. To stop plant extinction, recording all the plants across the world and supporting herbaria for prosperity are some of the ways. And now let's look at GPDN Human Rights Focus. Execution is the common punishment in Saudi Arabia, even for the children. Human rights groups are tracking a case of a teenager for the death penalty for many years. His case was the most awful examples to violate the human rights to protect the children in the world. Murtaza is a member of the country's Shiite minority. His family were activists in Qatif province, part of the Shiite area in eastern Saudi Arabia. When he was 10, he led a group of children in a bike protest in 2011 during the heat of the Arab Spring. People who participated in the protest were killed or arrested, including his elder brother. Saudi authorities were accused of manipulating political power to dissolve opposed voices, especially seeking to punish the minority activists and groups who challenged the government. A lower food and other goods tax rate system in Japan will be introduced in October, along with the increase in major consumption taxes. A 10% tax rate on restaurant consumers and an 8% tax rate is imposed on all eating and drinking out of the diner. Some companies like Starbucks Coffee and Yoshinoya Holdings Company are proposing different price policies for consumers taking their orders out or eating at the shop. However, other company like Matsuya Foods Holdings is considering to offer both needs of consumers the same price. Actually, additional packaging costs raise pre-tax prices for takeaway eating or drinking. Therefore, buyers are given about a like amount after tax price. Thank you for watching GPDN Weekly News. I'm Marsh Chen. See you next time.